Hello, hello, hello. Sirena here. When I got up today, I opened the front door and 2 feathers flew by. I grabbed one of them. Right? So, how is everyone? Earlier I had all these messages coming through, but then I got phone calls. I'm gonna make this little thing, instead of hitting my e-cig, I'm just trying to find things I can fiddle with. And I found this little thing, and there's another one that's blue. But I like this rainbow one. Maybe I'll wrap some ribbon around it and put something on it so I can stroke it. I don't know. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm sitting in the living room. Finally got the trash cans up here so I can empty out some trash. Blessing. A true blessing. You know, we don't realize things until we can't do it, right? You don't know what you got till it's gone. I kept hearing earlier, man on a silver mountain. So, maybe that means something to somebody. I didn't go to work with my son today. I think I'm a hypochondriac. I don't know. I don't want to believe that I have. We're not even going to talk about it. How about that? What? So now I have a pretty little white feather from heaven. From the heavens, you know. Heaven. What is heaven? We need to look that up. Pretty white flower, I said. Ooh, somebody's getting maybe white flowers, or somebody just did, or you saw one. I don't know how. Depends on where you're at. But yeah. I was in the bathroom. And a message was coming through. And all I remember saying out loud was, who are you? Like, who is it I'm speaking to? Oh yeah, I was combing my hair. Who is it that I'm speaking to? Who watches me? Excuse me. I had no idea that burp was coming. Confirmation. I looked down and saw this little bird here with this balloon. Your thoughts being carried up on the wings, right? To the heavens, to the source of all things. There's somebody out here that God, source, the heavens, the universe is doing everything they can to keep that person out of your life, but you insist on bringing them in. Why? I heard it's the last of them to let go of. You don't want to because you feel like there's no one else. I get it. I too am having that issue. I too. I feel you. I'm feeling you, brother, sister, mother truckers. So, there's a lot that I get, information-wise, that I do not share. Because it's so fucking far-fetched and so outlandish. It's so insane. And, you know, I'll be scrolling through my YouTube feed or whatever, and things will pop up, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I know what this person's talking about. They just show up on my feed. You know what I mean? And the interesting thing is, it's just to show me, I guess, to validate me, or for whatever reason, they bring it to my attention, and then it's like, oh yeah, I've gotten that. I've seen the invisible forces around me. How could you see invisible forces? Because it's like the predator. They're there, but you see like that. Anyway, if you haven't seen Predator, go watch that. And that's how they've appeared to me. Oh, okay, all right. This message is wanting to come through. So, people-leaps, let me sit in and smile. I just got it. So, let me gather my thoughts. Well, I tried to gather my thoughts and it did not work out. There was no thought gathering here today, folks. Just so you know. Man. Hang on. Like my messages just freaking went away. I'm going to pause you for a sec, and I'm going to, my nose is all crooked. Well, it's been bashed in. Oh, yeah, I know. What a life. What a life. Someone screaming my name. Come and make me holy again. Is that how that goes? I'm the man on the silver mountain. On the night. We're going to have to listen to that song. I better write it down. A Man on a Silver Mountain. I think that's the name of it. Don't know what you got till it's gone. Yeah. So here we are shooting a video, and here we are. Oh, yes. Thank you. So this is for all of you who receive messages. I heard channeled messages, that you receive messages, however you receive your messages. I'm not talking divination, I don't think. Just what comes through. And you say what comes through, and maybe people tell you, oh, you're not right, I don't get that, or you were wrong, or maybe something happened and it wasn't how you had said or thought. And then maybe people, yourself, maybe not people, but yourself, people may do this as well, but you yourself go, I was wrong. Spirit's here to tell you, you weren't wrong, because they weren't your thoughts and your ideas, It came from something else. Now, I don't know how any of this goes. I'm just going to tell you what's coming through. They said fortune tellers. Okay, so fortune tellers are telling someone's future, or trying to tell their future from where they are at when they come to you, or whomever you speak to. If you relay a message, whether asked for or not, it's from where they're at in that moment. But you know, we have choices all along the way. Every day, whether we realize it or not, we have to make choices. Choices to get upset, choices to get mad, choices to get high or not get high, choices to go left or to go right, choices to break up with someone or not, choices, do you go to the store today or not? I mean, these could be life-altering changes that could occur from a simple choice that you think is just living life. Speak it. Speak it. I didn't know this part was coming out. This is why I love shooting videos and talking, because we get so much information. I love it. We'll just go with the whole timeline thing, okay? The path. It's really just the paths we take. What path are you going to go down? Doesn't it seem fucking shitty? The better you want to be as a person, the more fucked up life seems to be. Or is that my life? Then sometimes, does it not make you wonder? Well, like things I listen to, right? They're like, oh, your karma's coming back, so, maybe you could start thinking, well, how fucked up am I? Or am I doing something wrong? And you're like, no, I don't do spells. I don't do this. I don't wish people this. I don't wish people that. I just got, maybe at one time you did. Maybe it back in the recesses of your mind, you're like, fuck these motherfuckers. Fuck these motherfuckers. I know. Because we know better, we're held accountable. That fuck you motherfuckers comes right back to us. Holy shit. Come and make me holy again. But isn't there a time where you just... What is it? Go outside then. Puppy's growling. Go check it out, Bowie. Go check it out, Bowie. Izzy will lay there and just, hey! Sorry for yelling at you guys, but I gotta get that bag of trash out. I threw the yucky food in there. I left it on the floor. Great. Not very wise. Beating ourselves up for feeling a certain type of way, for getting upset and angry at things. These are feelings. These are human emotions. I started watching the Book of Enoch, the movie, last night, and I turned it off, but talking about the fallen. So when the fallen, what was interesting in that movie was the fallen, and this will probably have something to do with what we were just talking about, so bear with us, stay with us, or click off. If I know whoever's meant to hear what they're meant to hear at the time they're meant to hear it will hear it. Other than that, not my fucking problem. That's all on you. But the whole the angels, defiled themselves with human women that were made for man, for here, because the angels are of pure, immortal souls, right? They're pure spirit. That's how they were saying it. They're spirit. And then they came down and had children, the giants, that were man and spirit. They carried both, which they called dark, evil. Which run amok here. Running amok. So, with that being said, those of us, because not everyone was like this, like Mike, my ex that just passed away, I don't know that he really thought of himself as immortal like that with the soul. He was more in the humanness of it. So, those of us with the souls that say we're a soul and we're human, that we're both, are we part of the fallen to earn our wings back? Wow, I never have they ever come across like that, I don't think. I'd have to... Hi, Belly. Yep. She has to smell it and push her nose on stuff. She got that from her daddy. Hi, Belly. Oh, big yawn. Belly, show him your mustache. No, you're going to get down? You're going to lay down? All right. Lay down. Thank you for checking everything out outside. Good girl. Izzy, stop licking her face. Stop it, please. I'll let you chew on that cud for a while. Go look. What is it? So our choices in all of our things, 1708. 1708, I was shown numbers. I could be on an apartment, on a house. They're metal. I think a 1708 down. Goldish in a color. Not the brassy color. I think it's like the gold, kind of goldish color. But not real bright. Anyway, that's for you. So going back to, I don't know what the fallen have to do with, so maybe they're trying to say that's the souls. In 2021, when I was living at Jason's house in Kansas City there, Kansas City, Missouri, KCMO, better than LA. I know that sucks. I feel very sorry. My condolences, 1818, to all the people that live in Los Angeles, because I was born and raised there. And, yeah, so that kind of hits home for me. So my prayers go out to them. I just heard, I want to say, any proceeds go to, that's interesting. So, her life is about to change drastically. But anyway, the fallen. Let's go back to the fallen. So, 2021, I wrote it down, or I don't know if I shot it, but anyway, it was about, I earned my wings, right? Earn my wings back, so to speak. If I had wings, I could fly. So that Anana energy coming through, you know, the ancients, every now and then I'll pop off my my daughter was here and she got to witness how it's like I don't really pop up, but it's like I pop out and something else comes in and takes over and speaks, And then it's like, whoo, I'm back. You know, usually I'm by myself when I go through those things. I have shot videos where that's been a thing. Where like spirit just takes over and speaks. I don't speak any other way. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it looks like to everyone else. I don't watch my videos. But I do get, like, I heard mass extinction. The starting over, you know, the new humans, the 2021, yes, 2023, yes, 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 all of it. So that was 4 years ago now. I stand effing corrected. Here soon, it'll be a year, 3.5 years. There's something about 3.5 years. Well, yeah, 3.5 makes 7. Now I'm stepping into the twilight zone. This is a madhouse. So, tribulation, 3.5 years in the Bible. Jesus preached, or, you know, walked and did his thing, his ministry thing for what, 3.5 years? So, I just went through my 3.5 years. So my 3.5 years is coming. Whoop, whoop. I don't know what that means. But that means, it doesn't matter. I'm here for the duration, for whatever happens. And, not everyone can walk in those shoes. I'm going to put on the outside cameras because I'm hearing something, folks. Oh gosh, does the TV even working? Yeah, it does. Last night the TV froze. I couldn't turn it off or on or do anything, and then it shut off by itself. So that was weird, but alright, there's nothing out there. Alright, we're going to shut it off now. So, does anyone get that earning your wings back thing? Were you fallen? And this is your chance at redemption? Because in the Book of Enoch movie, what they're bringing back to me now is the simple fact that they stay, I'm hearing purgatory, but they stay in the abyss, they stay in whatever until the judgment. Until the end of an age. Oh, we're coming up on the end of an age. And I want to say, like the Kali Yuga, the ending of an age. The beginning, oh yes. The planets, the stars, the ending of an age. The age of Aquarius. How long do these ages last? I wonder. Don't matter, does it? Because we're here right now. And in the Book of Enoch, the movie, it was talking about how there's some souls that are meant. Oh, was it that or was it something else? Was it the different kind of humans? Might be the different kind of humans, so I might be totally wrong on the whole Enoch thing. But anyway, I just saw 122 up on that. It's 105 now on that. It's 66.6. So, which is 18, right? Which is 9, which is this year, right? The ending of cycles. The ending of an age. The ending of an age is the Pisces age, the fish. The age of Aquarius. So, were we thrown down to this earth in this prison? And through our trials and tribulations through our growing and learning and having to live as human, imprisoned in our human dense bodies and not having all the glory to be with the, well, the human form would be the gods of, like, not with the light, with the source. Perhaps that's why some people play their part and they'll never come to the... How many angels fell? That's what I want to look up. How many angels... So if there was 10 leaders, the book of Enoch said there was 10 leaders of the watchers who had 10 below them. A third of heaven fell with them. I'm just wondering, does that constitute anywhere close to 144,000? Or is that 144,000 just have to do with our bodies and our human and that? They said, yes, it does. So that has something to do with our bodies. So there's beings, things walking around that don't embody these immortal souls, perhaps. And you've had to live a bunch of fuckery and all that shit. You know why? So you could earn your wings back? Because final judgment, recompense, pay your price, pay your dues for what you've done wrong. What you caused on humanity, you had to live and overcome as a mortal being. Excuse me, Inanna, going through the seven planets are aligning, 7 gates of hell, or to the underworld. Hur, H-U-R, or is it H-U-K? Might be H-U-K. But what's... A man on a silver mountain. So they were just showing me, because I have that written down, they were just showing me some of my visions that I've had. When one giant appears, that's it, I'm done. Because the visions that I had while awake, I wasn't sleeping. I get all my stuff all in my waking hours, all the time. It don't matter when. It's just always and forever. 110. With the flaming swords. Now in the book of Enoch, when Enoch was taken down to where the flaming sword was, which is beneath that, hence the earth opening up and fire coming up. Oh yeah, that's the whole thing, motherfuckers. And mowing people down with fucking flaming swords. How are the swords in flames? And the man standing there with the other man. Oh, was that Enoch? Showing a son? Who was the kid? I don't know. Showing him everything? High up on a mountain? Man on a silver mountain? With the top is sapphire. Hello, my name is Human with the sapphire. Sapphire, September, Virgo, the Virgin, the Mother. Venus was her name. Inanna. Have you gone through hell? Many, many, many times over? Accept that shit and learn what you have to, 3003, if you want fucking redemption. I don't know if it's a thing, but it must be. Accept it. Welcome it. Praise God for it. Our karma, the things we put out. What is anything when we go through our fuckery, our karma, or whatever you want to call it? We go through that. I heard somebody else talking about this, and that's why it's being brought to my attention now. I love the way they said it. Our karma or whatever. When hurtful things happen to us, call it whatever you want, and we grow and we learn from it, right? Meant for us, not to us, right? There's a lesson in the fuckery, right? So we learn our lesson and we grow. We become more peaceful. We become more love. We heal these things. We no longer have to go through those things, right? It's a blessing. I did a video about this. I don't know when. Go back in my videos, because my videos from a while ago will make sense now, is what I'm getting. I don't know which ones they are. I don't go through. I don't watch them. I couldn't tell you. You'll know if you're like, oh, I want to hear that. Or what? That's a weird title. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, just because my titles say one thing, I don't know if necessarily that message is in there. It might be in there somewhere, but I don't know. That's for you guys to figure out. I just do the talking. Oh. It's time to start doing our things. Anyway, it was like a message came through like this. God loves you enough to give you, to have you, allow you to go through these things. We're here, we're going to go through things, and nobody control, God's not going to, I don't know. It's a you versus you journey. Anyway, however you want to look at it, we're blessed enough to have the opportunity to change. Fuck the human experience on a soul, which is just source. That goes back to the formless. That thought, that spoke everything else into existence, that is what it is. It's all source. Be thankful. Fuckery happens to you. Maybe I'm just a sadomasochist. I don't fucking know. But does it matter? It'd be like me going, I can't stay here because he died here and da-da-da. I don't have a choice, so why even look at that end of it? It is what it is. You do what you have to do. This has colors, and they showed me this. So, colors of the rainbow. Little pink diamond. The stranger things seem, the more outlandish things seem, is probably the actual, really fucking reality of it. Wrap your fucking mind around that. That's what I'm trying to do. It's like, what? Life is just a fantasy. Can you live this fantasy life? Aldo Nova. Peace.